Hi friends. It took me a long time to put together today's video. Today's video is fun and uplifting. I'm showing a lot of what I used this year to decorate for fall and for Thanksgiving. But the reason it was so challenging for me is because I know there's so many people who's hurting right now. When you lose your home and everything in it, recovery takes years. So it's been 4 years since I lost everything, and only last year I was able to decorate for fall. Because you think that's fun. That's not, the things I'm showing in today's video are fun things. They're not necessities. And when people lose everything, you're thinking about survival. You're not thinking about fun things. And it takes a long time. But one of the reasons why I'm sharing this video is because I want to share hope. When you go through such massive destruction, you don't often see the end of the tunnel. And yes, it does take time, but there is hope. And the first Thanksgiving after the hurricane, we were still basically homeless. And then we got into a temporary apartment. And, the second year, you're just thinking about survival and slowly picking up the pieces. And then the third year rolls around and I was able to slowly pick up a few things on clearance. And then the fourth year rolls around and now I'm sharing my abundance. I have way more than enough. And yes, these things are all materialistic. They're not important, but it's the little things. They brought me lots of joy. And I also want to share, when you lose everything that you own and you need everything, it doesn't matter how much you have or how much you don't have. You just don't look at materialistic things the same. And you don't want to spend a lot of money for things that can just be gone, that have no meaning and could be gone just like that. And that's a big reason why I choose to shop thrift stores and clearance as much as possible. I hope you enjoy this video. Here I have a few signs that I picked up from the Dollar Tree and a scarecrow that I picked up last year at Goodwill that I haven't used yet. I think it was like $2.99. I just put this at my front door. It's probably going to go out by the mailbox, but I just put it here just to give me a starting point. Here's a look at the new items that I picked up this year, and most of these came from the Dollar Tree, except for the pillow from Target and this from Aldi. I want to say this was like $4.99. This one feels like pressed wood. This one feels like solid wood, an orange pumpkin. Grateful and thankful, and thankful, grateful, blessed. While I was at the Dollar Tree, I found these. I like the texture and the colors. They're made out of yarn, just to add a pop of color and texture to whatever we decide to do. And then I found these for my grandson. I thought those were really cute for him to play with. They had the cutest things at the Dollar Tree this year. I picked up these cute little green apples because they're so different. They almost feel like they're cast iron. I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors. And then I picked up these giant acorns. And then I picked up two of these velvet pumpkins because it's just different textures. I like the texture and the color. This I picked up for $5 at Target. I'm gonna cut this tag off. And for $5, you just can't beat a cute pillow that you can use for several years. And then I picked up, fall is my favorite color, thankful and blessed. Now this came from Aldi several weeks ago, and this is just to go with kitchen decor. Now we're gonna get to the items that I pulled down from the attic. A bunch of stuff that I got on clearance last year and the year before. Some of these I use as highlights for the food. It's not just all for wall decorating. And then in this tote, I have these pillow covers that I will probably just put on my outside pillows. Happy fall, y'all. Hello, fall. Meet me at the pumpkin patch, and thankful and grateful. I really like pillow covers, especially when I can find good deals on cheap ones, because you don't have to have a whole bunch of pillows. You just keep covering the ones you got for different seasons. So we have that. Now this stuff I picked up for 90% off after Thanksgiving last year at Hobby Lobby. And when you hit the 90% off sales, what's left might not be your number one choice, but for the price you pay, I pick up the stuff that I think I could possibly use. These are pumpkin place card holders, really cute. They look like they're made out of wicker, they're textured, but they feel like they might be ceramic. But I picked these up because I can use these either as name placers for the Thanksgiving table, or I can use them to label different foods for the snack board. So I have 12 of those. They were $15.99 and I got them 90% off. And then I picked up 2 of these little hay bales for decorating at the front door. A little thing of velvet pumpkins. Here's another card holder. And this one you can use either side if you want the shine or if you want the matte. Fall coffee stencils. So I thought these were really cute place card holders. Everybody can write what they're thankful for. Fall confetti. Another one of those leaf place card holders. They were regular $3.99, so I paid 39 cents for them. Cookie bags, because we love to give out fall goodies, for 39 cents. More place card holders. I like to use these sometimes if I make homemade goodies. I like to put stuff like this on them, made with love. I don't necessarily use these for cupcakes. I just like to use them in different types of food or dessert or cheese trays. And one last thing, a white pumpkin. And I'll put this here with some other items that I already pulled out. Okay, so these are items that I picked up last year after Thanksgiving. So all of this stuff has never been used. These items I picked up not last year, but the year before on clearance. And I did use these last year. So I pulled these out just so I can go through them again. This is a cross that I got at Goodwill for like $2.99. I think I got this at Ross or Marshall's for a couple of dollars. And then another little haystack girl that I had put at the front door last year. I'll see where she goes this year. This was a glass pumpkin container that I got at Goodwill for a couple of dollars. And then a couple of pillows, pumpkin spice, everything nice. That one came from, I think, Marshall's. And I think this one came from Bargain Hunt. So this one was a few dollars. That one might have been $5 or $6. So this is what I did use last year, and I'm not sure if or where or how we're gonna use everything this year, but I like to take everything out and see what I have to work with. And then we have these things. So I have another scarecrow here that has not been used yet, and that one came from Goodwill. Now the one on the front porch is a male, this one's a female. This one, somebody got rid of it just because it had a missing button. Well, I can't say that's why somebody gave it. So this one has a missing button, so it was like $1.99. Well, I'm just gonna put a button on there and then it's cute as can be. Here is a fall picture, heavy duty picture that I picked up for $9.99 at Goodwill last year. Plus I got it on one of the 50% off blue tag days. So for $5, I have this wonderful fall picture that's gonna go out in the living space. Right now it's in the garage. And then this is a Christmas one that I'll put out for Christmas. Harvest Blessing Wreath. Now this did not come this way. I found these in a box for $2.99 at Goodwill last year. They were brand new. They were for a different holiday. It was a different celebration, but it already had all this stuff at the bottom. And then it just said something at the top that I did not need. So I just took that off. And then I put in this little sign that I got at the Dollar Tree. This is what I put over my stove last year. And I may do that again this year, but I bought 2, one for the front door and one for over the stove. So here's the second one. It says Autumn Welcome. This is the one that I put at the front door. I need to freshen it up, but for $2.99, even getting 2 years out of it, having it last year and again this year, I'm so satisfied. Here's a pre-lit vintage truck. I bought this to put outside by my front door last year, and then I ended up putting it right next to the fireplace. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it this year or if I'm gonna use it, but this is something that I picked up at Sam's on clearance for like 70% off. Now this is something that I paid full price for at Aldi back in the summer. I bought this not really knowing where or how I was gonna use it. Thought I would use it during the fall time next to the swing, but I also thought maybe I might use it in the pool house or outside in the back patio. It's an outdoor poof. I like the color. And I really like the fact that it would hold up to the weather. So I thought I can use it for many different things. And I paid full price for it. I want to say maybe $29. I don't know if it was $25 or $29, which is kind of pricey for something like that. But I really like the fact it's outdoor material that could withstand the weather. And I really like the color. So it was worth the price to me. And then this is something that I had got at one of those discount bins. And I want to say I paid just maybe a couple of dollars for this. And it's a giant pumpkin, the sunflower. So in this last bottom tote, I have all of the decor for decorating our Thanksgiving dinner table. And we may go through that another day. So I've had a chance to pull out most of the items in this tote. At the very bottom, we have a mat for the front door, a table runner, a couple of decorative rags for the kitchen. And then I found these. I had gotten these on clearance for like 90% off for my grandson. I knew he would have so much fun with these. I don't know where I'm gonna put them, but I know he's gonna have fun playing with them. They'll probably get destroyed, but that's okay. We'll have wonderful family memories. And this is what I pulled out of this tote. It's a variety of different things. Here's some corn that I grew last year. I saved a few pieces so I'd have to decorate again this year, and I'm so happy I did because I did not grow any of that corn this year. Some garlic and some other things that we had picked up from clearance. Now that I know what I have to work with, here comes the fun part. Now I get to figure out what I want to put where. Here's a look at my driveway. I am gonna get a few pumpkins, and I may also pick up a mum or two. Here's a look at the entrance. A couple of mums that I had already picked up at Aldi. Right outside the front door. Excuse the Crocs, this is real life. A couple of the throw pillow covers. Meet me at the pumpkin patch. The back door. The back patio. This is the front porch. In the back, I just have a little pumpkin that lights up at the bottom with a small mum and a snake plant with some cozy blankets in that tote. I don't keep them out all the time because of the weather. Inside the front door, I have one of those wreaths that I got at Goodwill for $2.95. This is the entry when you walk into the house. Very simple. These are some leftover scented pine cones from last year. They still smelled at the end of last year, so I took them and I put them underneath my tub, and I used them all year, and then they still smelled. So I put them at the bottom of this bowl with a couple of these that I had picked up on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And here I just have this little simple pumpkin showing different textures. This one's basket weave, and then down there we have a glass pumpkin, and then this is that little fall decoration that I had in the tote, and I just put it in the glass pumpkin with the little green pumpkin from the Dollar Tree. On the couch, this little pillow from Target. Hey pumpkin. Simple pumpkin for the middle of the table. And then on the top of the stove, I have this Harvest Blessing sign. This is the second one of the two wreaths that I had gotten at Goodwill, brand new in the box. Here's where I chose to hang the cross. Here's the coffee pot station. We drink drip coffee every day, although we do have this one for company. This one does K-cups and espresso. I have a little sugar bowl that I use every day, and then these couple of signs on this cute little wooden tray that I got on clearance at Target for like 75% off. I got this last year after Halloween, but before Thanksgiving, and I actually used it for Thanksgiving last year, and then I'm using it for both seasons this year. This is where I keep my rice and my cutting boards, and also my mats for drying dishes. This is a fall one that I had picked up at the Dollar Tree. Put this little plaque, thankful, grateful, blessed, right in front of it. And that's what I have right here. So simple and easy.